birthday, but right now this is special for you, Don. I'm going to bring to the stage now our resident comedian, Dustin Kirkland, and this set's dedicated to you. So
But I'm a nice asshole. Like, I'd help you have a burning car. I wouldn't, like, watch you burn. You know. I know some assholes would. Let's call it down. So, how y'all doing tonight? Happy birthday, Dawn. Do y'all believe it? She's finally 21.
that bitch is old as hell. She 50.
I only see a cat fight going on. So, I see we got some celebrities in the audience. I loved you in The Simpsons. Okay, I'm sorry. I won't do that again. I couldn't help it. I'm sorry. Anyway. Yeah, I know, right? Hey, it's all out of love. It's all out of love. Anyway, how y'all doing tonight? So I got a letter in the mail telling me I had to mow my yard. That's a weird thing in the country. You know, we don't have that. The only time someone tells you have to mow the yard out in the country is when the sheriff's department shows up. They're like, hey, there's another missing girl. You mind if we mow your back property and look for the body? I've seen those Netflix specials. Oh, man. So, a little bit of news. I saw in the news that Pornhub is launching an all-woman, only female lesbian website. And as soon as I heard that, I was like, what the fuck are they going to call it? Only Flannels? God damn it, I love that joke. You know, the only one saying like, oh yeah, boom, yeah, that's fine, I don't give a shit. So here's a joke that thing I thought about. Here you go. How many babies do you? How many babies does it take to fill a swimming pool? The exact amount it takes as it goes to prison. God damn, I'm on a roll tonight. This is gonna be rough. It's gonna be rough. All right. So, y'all know the age-old joke? I've heard it before. You're like, is it rape if you yell surprise? Y'all know that one? What about if you got balloons and confetti? Still no? Still no? God damn. All right, let's see. Let's go next on the line. All right. Here we go. The Jedi say, may the Force be with you. Right? In Islam, they say, may the Force be on Jews. God damn it, that worked the other night. All right. Okay, all right, follow me on this one. All right. Oh, you want to listen? I'll do this one again. All right. The Jedi say, may the Force be with you. In Islam, they say, may the Force be on Jews.
Okay, you should have kept going.
That was, I'm not wrong. All right. So there's a little known body of water by Germany, right? That Hitler loved to vacation, right? But the body of water, when the water would splash against the rocks, it kind of looked like mucus, kind of like boogers. And Hitler loved this snot, see? I got one of y'all fuckers, god damn it. All right, listen, I was really high when I was writing these sets, and I was like, this is funny, right? This is funny, maybe not, I don't know. You know, anyway. So, the phrase you don't say, if you say it fast enough, sounds like Spanish. You don't say. You don't say. No, fuck, dude. Alright, I'm not coming with my best tonight, I know. Trust me, I got some real good stuff in the shoot I'm working on. I don't want to bring it out tonight because it's not quite ready. Obviously, this shit isn't either. But, you know, we'll keep going. So, the whole toilet seat war that goes on between men and women got me thinking, do women's bathrooms have toilet seats? Like, I don't know, do they? Like, who's lifting the seat up in the bathroom of women's? And I was thinking, it's those women's that we got nowadays with balls. Because if they don't lift it, they'll get their lady balls wet. No? God damn it. Lady balls. Thought that would work. Alright, how about this one? When Andre the Giant first started wrestling, in France he was known as Jean Ferry, which means the giant fairy. So when he came over to America, they made him change it to Andre the Giant because they didn't think giant fairy would be scary. I think it'd be scary as fuck. Think about it, some 7-foot guy covered in blood with like big sparkly wings. ready to tear you apart. Here comes Joran Ferry. I thought that'd be scary. All right, tough crowd tonight, right? All right, here's another little history lesson. Arnold Schwarzenegger was not allowed to dub his part of Terminator in German, even though he speaks fluent German, right? And like to us Americans, any German sounds like German, but he has a very rural accent to anybody that listens that knows German. So if he would have dubbed his Terminator robot in German, if you were to watch it in German with his accent, it would sound like the robot was a hillbilly. Like the indestructible robot from the future sounded like, oh, hey y'all, I'm gonna come kill y'all. That's what it would be like having Jeff Foxworthy voice one of our futuristic robots. It wouldn't be as scary. So he was pretty pissed off about that. So at least got a little bit of laugh out of that one. Fuck it, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna tell y'all a story about the curse joke. This is what I've been just nervous about. Well, you know, I'm gonna fucking do it. So when I was in the Army, we got these little areas where you're out in the field called designated smoking areas. We call it 100-mile-an-hour tape, it's white tape, and you can smoke in there because soldiers are stupid and we'll set shit on fire. So we got to make sure, like, okay, if soldiers fire in this area, fire happens. And in this area, we try to just one-up each other, telling the worst, the most terrible jokes trying to possible, right? And I'm gonna tell y'all 2 jokes and then the 3rd joke. And I'll tell you the 2 jokes first, the ones we were just telling, right? First one goes, my buddy told this one. What do you get when you stab a baby? A boner and a place to put it. Right? I heard that and I was like, I could one up that. So I heard this joke and I was like, I'm gonna tell it. What's worse than finding 5 babies in a trash can? Finding 1 baby in 5 trash cans. So we told those jokes.
That's sick stuff.
Right? So my sergeant was like over there smoking and he goes, I got a curse joke. And we're like, a curse joke? He goes, I heard this joke. And when I heard this joke, the next day we got hit by a roadside bomb. And he goes, it's gotta be cursed. He goes, all right, so I'm gonna tell it to y'all. He told me the joke. The very next day we had a mortar and come and took out our pool. We had a pool in Anaconda. Right? Pool for a month. I heard the joke, and then boom, pool's gone. So I was like, it's gotta be a curse joke. I told the joke when I was at the Academy for Death Row, and my buddy heard the joke, and he got T-boned by some drunk lady. So anyway, here's the joke. You all ready?
No.
You all ready?
I'm not ready.
You all ready?
I'm not ready. Get a picture.
All right, here's the first joke. Ready?
I can't relate to get a picture.
You all ready?
I don't want to hear it.
You're gonna hear it.
I don't want to hear it. I'm not listening. La, 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 la.
I'm not gonna tell the curse joke. Y'all have a good night.
Thank you.